It's so funny watching Akashi just ignore Bosku as much as possible. He's taken like 5 right clicks in a row, but he's like, I'm just here for my CS, man. I'm just trying to get my level 6, and then you can have the lane. Like, please.
Fire. Ceasefire, brother.
Oh, glimpse back. That could be your first blood, and it will be very easily. Raven is the one to pick up the first. Already proven to be true with the first blood being picked up. It's only going to get worse from here. So Polaris do need to start thinking about what kind of moves they want to make, like you're talking about. Maybe what sort of counter moves is Tim's going to get aggressive, trying to interrupt Mac farming up the jungle, but he gets blown up almost immediately. Polaris.
You don't have this ghost ship for a move bottom. I almost feel like that wasn't worth the ship. Like, you'd rather have the ship up than this useless clock kill. Because now Tim's
especially if your support's going to die anyway. CML gets caught by the glimpse and the battery assaults, and Carl goes back for a little.
Right now, you got to use them for something. Oscar trying to use.
Yeah, CML. He was sitting behind the tower, trying to slow down the wave. Used experience to kill the big wave out switch, and he did manage to do that, but eventually will get killed as the 2 supports wrap around from behind.
Tower is under attack.
He also has Chrono. If you don't put that up properly, Raven's gonna turn it around now.
Yeah, they're just straight up Chrono on Akashi. That's going to be a very easy kill. The torrent is not going to be enough to dissuade Blacklist. Well, Tim's similar to what CML is doing, trying to hold the tower a little bit longer and see if he can get some experience. Bosku is going to come down here to hold it, though. Again.
You have Ghost Ship up, you have Rapid Nature. Is there a Clockwork kill on the menu?
Back in, especially with the arrow. Torrent, actually not quite enough. Oh, no. And the Starstorm misses too. Okay, now they're going to use the egg on top of the 2 supports, so they will actually get maybe both. The mech goes out, saving AU. Once again, they just are lacking in the damage, and they have to maybe overcommit one last leap, and this time the Starstorm lands. He immediately goes for the TP out, but Carl will be able to get the rebuttal. A quick rip. Even with the illusion rune, he'll put just a bit more damage on this tower. Tim's even joins in for a single hit. Now they are going to try and kill him here, but the silence goes out, preventing the torrent. They're going to be able to pull him back in. Bosku, oh, the static storm goes down. That's what an arrow. All things. A nice arrow though, getting the kill. Maybe no. Carl's still alive. The fire spirits burn out. Finally, they get a 2-man chronosphere though, locking down the Kunkka. Surely Mac could be in some trouble as Bosku goes to finish him up. Not quite enough. The boat buff helping out, but finally he does fall. Polaris.
Auto, trying somebody.
Oh no, he missed. Tim's doesn't get stunned. He still gets exploded, and they will be able to burst him down alongside the tower, but now they've got the 2 chronosphere with the static storm on top of it. Excuse me. Yep, static storm. He did commit that one, so double ultimates to be able to kill the Marcy and the Marana. So a core.
2 AoE items lets you commit for that road.
Perfect.
No!
Was the greediness of the side lanes to feel better, more cohesive. Oh, that is a beautiful torrent boat. Unfortunately, Tim's had a force staff, so he was not hit by that one. Now they're going to get the glimpse back. He leaps out of the kinetic field, but into the battery assault. Not so hot there. One hero pickoff, and Polaris, they really got to be careful with these pickoffs because Roshan is a possibility here for Blacklist. They've got their ultimates up. They've got the Chronosphere. They've got Exorcism. They can try and force this one. Oh, nice jump in from Bocarino. With the double BKBs, they're going to commit for that one. The 2 supports are going to be in some trouble here. Nothing else is going to get caught in this explosion from Polaris. And in fact, Blacklist are still want to be able to fight this one. Bosku is going to go for it. Mac being body blocked up here, now slowed down by the Spirit Siphon, and there is just not enough heals. No saves on the side of Polaris. He is going to have the Basher build. Like, there is a chance he jumps on the Void and just...
Yeah, there's a chance. I don't know how high it is.
Not looking so good. He dies here, which he will. Heals from CML are not good enough. Glimpse back in. They have the Supernova out, but they don't have any way to protect it, so it just dies like that. It's nice and easy. 2 supports fall. Mac trying to get out with his BKB. They're still going to chase after him. Slow him down a little bit. keep the vision and keep.
Here's another one. They're trying to get someone getting run away.
Glimpse back. Oh no, the glimpse stop Ocarino's jump, and the arrow actually comes through the sign. Actually clips Tim's as he was going for the counter initiation. And now the Death Prophet's going to be in some trouble. Pull back in with the Gleipnir, and they manage to burst him down. Comes into that fight. That's not a fight he wants to be in the middle of. He's going to come back on a second life. Is he going to get out with his BKB? Very likely. As Bocarino doesn't have the bash, but it just requires Bocarino to actually be keeping up in net worth with some of these other cores, which right now is 1K behind the Death Prophet, 2K behind the Faceless Void. We actually are going to have a go here on the Timbersaw. This is bold, but they got him. Nobody there from Blacklist, at least of the supports, that could help out, apparently. They do manage to skedaddle on out there, but Polaris beginning to pick up a bit of steam here. In fact, Akashi's going to teleport in aggressively, see if they can catch some more, and they've got him. AU goes for the glimpse back, but underneath the Sprout, surely they have the damage, and they do. X marks the spot. Torrent, I'm back with the wave. Mac trying to catch Tim's. They actually hit the arrow, but he's already...
Turn. You don't have that setup going. Really important.
Oh, this Moonlight Shadow is massive. They're going to run straight into Raven. If they can get the stun on him, they get him with the arrow. The full-on Torrent. More staff over the side. Tim's just peels Raven out.
Sick force.
Oh my God, Tim's an angel. On the side of Blacklist, so those are still open.
You're going to poke some BKBs out. It's a question of who has BKBs left. It's pretty much Mac and Raven.
Oh, they're going for it. They really want to be able to get this. KB is still up for Mac. He's going to pop it now after the glimpse. They managed to get the 3-man Chronosphere. This is what Raven wanted. The tidal wave puts him over the side. They still managed to get the Phoenix kill, and Mac is going to be chased down. Akashi hoping he doesn't get bashed with another hook shot coming on, and just came up just in time to be able to kill the Nature's Prophet, and Polaris get... You don't have to make moves. You just respond to what the enemy does. See if they make mistakes.
Why do you think Team Secret did it?
Yeah.
Won a lot of lands on that.
He really did. Glimpse back onto Boomy into the Static Storm, so he is dead. Bocarino is trying to go for the kill onto Bosku here, and if he got the bashes, maybe he could have gotten it, but he does manage to Timber Chain away. Sunray's keeping him alive, actually, pretty decently. The Chakram's doing some damage, and maybe still the chase down with the Spirit Siphon. Bocarino gets low, but he does manage to die. Carl makes the commitment there, and yeah, he was giving up his life to be able to get that kill on Bocarino. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Bosku, use that refresher now.
Doesn't help when you're like trash talking OG.
Oh, tidal wave, kick off on Tim's. Bad start for Blacklist, and this will be a good one. A 2-man Chronosphere. Sunray's lined up. It's easy to heal these units. They're actually keeping them okay. The Static Storm is locking down a little bit. BKBs go off, and they didn't have the damage. Now they have to retreat on out of here. Look at Bocarino. Wanted the kill on Raven, not going to be able to get it. Overextended himself, and now he's dead. They survived through the Chronosphere, and they thought, well, it's just free game now. Akashi held on to his BKB. Good call by him. He's going to TP out. 80 bashes. Oh, one swing was all he got, and it was not a bad...
Not want to play with a Quelling Blade. Might have to at some point in this game. I don't know.
Bosku, once again, used his refresher immediately after the BKB usage. So he does have that, but if they get the chain stuns, nope, got it off. Got it off, stops Tinder chaining away. Should be okay. Raven's going to come in, though. Once again, not getting the first hit bash, and is going to go for the X. X Torrent interrupted by Tim's with the hook. Now, Bosku goes and finishes him off. Static Storm on out on Akashi. Doesn't have the BKB. Can't use the Satanic either. This is AU finishing him off with the Static Storm, and nobody from Blacklist is gonna let players survive. CML immediately on disc. Back in.
Walks back in.
Timbersaw kill, managed to finish him off. He gets a bash. No, Raven managed to time walk away, but they see him tied away, but they get the bash now. Bocarino finally gets it. A Yule Scepter onto the Clockwork. Blacklist win the first part of the
team slipping away from Blacklist a little.
That
was little, but at the same time, I mean, if they get one team fight, Polaris, they'll just lose the game straight up. Akashi in some trouble. The Scythe interrupts the Conk's pushback, and Akashi has a chance here to still use the BKB if he wants to. X, nice counter. Counter to the glimpse. Plague. Chronosphere, nice sprout usage immediately. The Sunray goes in, healing them up, and that's going to be a wasted Chronosphere. Blacklist are in some trouble now, and Pokerino knows it too. He jumps forward, pop the BKB. They've got the Scythe Thunder Raven. They're locking him down. If they get him, he's dead. They could just force the buyback, and perhaps Polaris can keep on going for more. Bosku at a third of its HP, daring to go for Mac here through it all. With the help of Carl, they will be able to run down Pokerino, but now they've got the tidal waves coming through, and Akashi's laying out the damage. Carl's trying to heal himself up as much as possible, but on the side, Raven did manage to come back and finish off Mac. Akash fighting for his life here with this Aegis. Life number one gonna go down, but if they can finish off one of these heroes, Bosku living, and the Yule's glimpse back is gonna be able to finish off one. Akashi tried to go for the teleport out, but it's gonna be denied by the silence. Trying, no, the Yule Scepter just in time, but he almost caught Bosku. Bosku living on a prayer in this last team fight.
Woke up again. They have a ward, so they're going to ward and try and get the jump for Raven. Again, you're looking for Fury on Arkunka. No buys.
Now the X is in the Chronosphere misses. Poke gets out of there. Now he's going to jump onto the Death Prophet. Hits him with a stun. Yule Scepter immediately going down. Poke now pops his BKB. They're gunning for the Death Prophet. They're going to try and burst her down. He needs some more help, though. They have the Sunray over the top. The second Chronosphere does manage to catch Akashi. They have to run the Supernova explosion. Pokerino's left on the wrong side of things, though, and Mac is being hammered by the Face of Void right now. X back in, pulled in by the Glimpse, and he's dead. 2 dead with no buyback. Akashi in some trouble. Has to pop his BKB. Goes for the Death Prophet. Immediately healed up by the good Exorcism Ghost. Oh, they are running out of power now. They try and leap away. That's a third hero dead with no buyback. AU finds the Glimpse. Static Storm onto the Phoenix. Able to finish off as that's all their team fight. Akashi surrounded, bashed up repeatedly by Raven. Dead as well. Polaris will lose game number 1 as Blacklist do manage to push it to the late game. And that is where their expertise shines.
I mean, they won the late game fights without Chronos, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that Chronos stalls. Ha ha ha. Good luck.
Extra free 5 armor for that period of time. Nice pick off. That's going to be your first blood. So finally, something going right for Polaris is this
completely back net worth wise. He has a lot of resources. He has boots coming out on top of the mangoes that Boomy has been feeding him. But that's a big kill right there. Bosku showing him who's always waiting. This is
like your SS.
You know, I've just heard. The thing is, I played with Quinn who ranted for 6 years without the spell, so it's like ingrained in my brain. That's another decent kill here for Blacklist. Over him. The next time he comes back, that kill is more likely as well. Blacklist having a pretty good laning phase. Gonna try and turn it around bottom.
Bounce out of Bosku and pulled into the Doom. Now, he did have Onslaught going, but he's still going to fall. In fact, he dies to CML. Doesn't do much here. He's going to find them trying to take his stacks. No, 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 no. That's all Carl's.
Hell no, you ain't taking my stacks, son.
Oh, with the battery assault, they're going to go for this.
He's just going to kill him.
It's going to be really massive. He's trying to get off the raise. The vacuum goes off. Carl hitting low. They finish him off with the Ion Shell. Oh, God, he's going for the Requiem. Oh, no, no, no.
He's using some evasion, some move speed. I mean, SF can get buffed up a decent amount in this game. Try and kill him early.
Back into the Doom.
Easy.
Hook shot there to follow it up as well. And boy, that arrow, that was lucky. There was a creep to be able to tank that one up. They're going to try and go for the deny. Not quite. Primal Beast cuts on through and will be able to get the counter kill onto Max. They trade 1 for 2 on that. Bosku, the wrist.
Well, the one good thing for Polaris right now is thanks to that safe lane tower dying, they do have a bit of an advantage here, but it looks like their mid tower is going to fall unless they want to TP in for a fight here. CML actually stalling his own death for quite some time. The TPs come in, they're just a bit too late. Spark managed to get the pounce on the SF. Not really who he wants, though. Especially not without the Doom here, who only just now arrives. A little bit late to the course, but maybe the hook shot can help him out here. Pull him back in, manage to get the cogs on it too. Can the team even get up there? The high ground is well defended. Now the Requiem's going to go off. They go for the vacuum, but the Requiem sweeps them off their feet, and Polaris. Now, the arrow almost landing on Akashi. Dark Pack going to go off, but he can't get a pounce. It's still on cooldown. The Blacklist win yet another engagement.
Hookshot's okay, but you used wall earlier, so there's no real sticking power. And this SF had an arcane ring. Well, he's not even
they're
getting
gonna get him
down.
They're gonna grab him here.
This is just a full wipe on top.
Jeez.
Brutal. But you also kind of want him in that, 102, 202 range, where he's just having a very smooth game. This is just so slow. Kashi is dead again.
He's dead as well.
Oh man.
Have the early fighting items from Blacklist, Drum and Hurricane Pike. They're ready to fight and they're taking it to you. If you're not winning these, you're in trouble, so you better find something.
Darkseer's dead already. Caught by the grab for the Primal Beast.
Every 6-1. He's having a pretty good game on his signature Mirana here.
Good shot out of the Primal Beast. That's not going to be an easy target because he still has the onslaught. Requiem goes out. Bosku low enough, and they actually do manage to get him through the range drop. As the I don't know either.
Wait, why did he take this talent?
He could have waited until he was level 27.
I don't even feel like the other talent's that bad, but here's Hookshot.
I don't think so either, but
he's got it off.
Oh yeah,
he did get it.
Before the Doom. Mac realizing this is going to be another foil Doom as Carl's just going to man up his own BKB. He's going to get off the Requiem, and the Doom just expired on the Doom himself. So Mac is going to fall here, and Bosku is now back into play. He's ready to go, and he's going to go for an onslaught straight through the enemy team here, trying to stomp on a pretty brought out by the vacuum, finished off eventually, but the other two cores are still plenty healthy. Raven hit by an arrow from CML. CML is going to be in some trouble. Bulk does manage to TP out.
Saved his boy.
And CML hiding away in the trees, tries, but eventually does fall. 2 for 2.
Managing to salvage it, and now you can go back in because now the BKBs are down. This is your time to shine.
They're going to go for it with the battery assault taken away on Carl, slowing him down. Carl looking for a Hurricane Pike to be able to get away. Went one direction. Now Raven's back into play, but they got the two into the cogs with the Ion Shell. Akashi trying to stick on top of this SF. The damage is so slow, and he's fucked back by Raven. No, he doesn't have enough. They couldn't kill him, even though the SF was totally isolated. They just going to lose 2 for that.
Shoot to give it to him. You can also give it to Primal here.
Oh, Raven.
Oh, Carl.
Hey, Raven's been super aggressive with this Blink Dagger. Love to see it.
Hurricane.
Not back by. Nice Hurricane to get him back down to the low ground.
He's just gone. Ran it off.
And he's just controlled up for too long. He's going to be hit by the Requiem once again.
Oh, he's stuck on the tree.
Winging on him. He's just he's tugging that tree.
What?
Doom just loves trees, man. He can't help it. Pins, he's going to be hit by the pounce. They're going to try and get the pick off from the support, and they do manage to do so.
Pretty good.
Wow. What's the BMW? You think Avo has a BMW? I was going to say a 84 Honda Civic.
Well, I think Oak's about to have a tombstone.
That's true. A little bit of subterfuge, as Polaris will likely think that all the team is behind the SF, but in reality, they're killing Mac.
What's up? What's up, Mac? Gotta deliver Beast. DoorDash.
Is that Primal Beast is like side job? That's his side hustle.
Probably. They're gonna find the
Delivers parcels.
He'd be a good delivery man.
Nice patch for Raven. 3-second stun into an arrow. 3 pick off on these supports.
They know where they are. Looking for the big wrap with the Slark night vision. This could be nice. If you can start the fight on the CK or the SF with Doom, he just timed out.
Oh, that looks nice. The SF, but you're going to pitch
perfect. The high ground with Doom on him is now beyond BKB. That's the sad part, and especially if he's able to just eat his way out of there. The clockwork's dead already. Akashi's just leaping into the night, hoping he can find the SF. SF even turning around and hitting him a few times, fronting him, in fact. Backing back in there from the side of Mac. Oh, he's one, but he do not have the damage. And now Carl's back for his revenge. It's a huge wreck for him. Akashi, he tries to go for SF. Now he's just going to pounce on out of there.
What are you, a Primal Beast anatomy expert? I don't think so.
If it's not, that's still a normal amount of heat. Is in 4. There are a lot of quadrupeds in Dota Slam. Interrupted. Back he goes out. Akashi
killing him.
Stacks on here. Full force snap got him away, but the hook shot actually still connects. Nobody else is swallowing that one. He's by himself there. Akashi is trying to go for an easier kill, and his
that's a nice wall.
Clockwork's going to die in return. The beautiful wall goes out. Not quite enough to be able to kill Bosku. They got the Doom onto Raven, but
to hold him in place. You need the glue. Where's the glue, man? Now Raven's charging at you. That's a fast steed. Holy crap.
3 seconds into an arrow. Beautiful pairing.
He just covered so much ground.
Yeah.
Tanky, he's getting in your face. Being annoying.
Where's the reaction? Oh, there he goes. CML was there for a moment on the next, and now it's going to be Doom's chance. Is he gets caught up in the ultimate. Requiem goes down. He actually is going to be okay. His Blacklist are. Oh, that's the hope.
Oh, how greedy are you?
Both need something beautiful here. Akashi, he's going to take it. Raven sees his opportunity to go for CML again by the arrow, but it didn't matter anyway.
Take the freebie and back out. Again, Blacklist, very disciplined. They don't have to force anything. Still, BKBs are on cooldown here. Polaris want to get something if they can.
Okay, they're going to use the Doom on the Primal Beast here. It's the kill that's possible, but both got caught. Oh no! Here goes all their team fight, and even if they do kill the Primal Beast, what does it matter if they lose? They got denied by tens of all people. GG is called.